guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've not done it already, click the subscribe button and follow me across all my social media platforms. What a knockout. That was an absolutely amazing knockout by Conor Benn. Yeah, gonna wait a minute for to let everybody jump in. But what a knockout. In the meantime, please click the subscribe button as you would do, and like the video. It helps out a lot. So let's just do that, and then we'll get cracking in the next sort of 30 seconds as well. But fam, I'm just rewatching that knockout, but it's absolutely crazy. Let me know what you guys think of the knockout, but wow. Wow. Let me drink my water before we get cracking. Hold on. I've got a lot to say on this one, man. I've got a lot to say on this one. Give me 1 minute as well. Give me a moment. Alright, boom. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we're gonna wait a minute. Yo, what are you saying, man? Big up. Big up, bro. It's about to be back, yeah? Everybody subscribe to the channel as well. It helps out a hell of a lot. So if you guys could do that, like the video as well, that would be amazing. Okay? And then we'll get started on the Conor Benn talk. Because the Conor Benn, like, yeah, let's talk about it actually. Fuck it, why not? Let's just start, okay? Where are we on now? Cool. We'll start right now. That was an amazing knockout by Conor Benn. Amazing knockout by Conor Benn. Hold on. Predictions. What for the Conor Benn fight, or for the or what I had as a prediction, or for the Loma versus Richard Kobe fight. So let me know, and then I can answer it correctly. But let's get started on the knockout, bro. The knockout. Amazing knockout by Conor Benn. Conor Benn has demonstrated that he's leaps and bounds beyond a lot of the UK light. What is it now? UK welterweights. Okay. How I see Conor Benn is this. Conor Benn is top 10, top 15 level. Okay, at the bare minimum, top 15 level welterweights in the entire world. And this is how I see it. And let's just talk about this fight, okay? Round one, Conor Benn began. He started well. You know, it was a great start from Conor Benn. Focused on the body of Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri could not hack it. He could not hack the body shot, okay? But Chris Algieri, all he was doing was running and jumping, okay? This guy looks like he had bloody, what's it called, basketball creps on, yeah? Basketball shoes, if you guys are from the US. It's creps in the UK, okay? Oh, what did I have in terms of Conor Benn? I had Conor Benn winning this fight by way of knockout in round 2 or 3, okay? That round 4 is the same thing, okay? But yeah, Conor Benn, round 1, amazing. He hit to the body, focused solely on the body pretty much from round 1. And Chris Algieri was bouncing like he had basketball shoes on. Okay, round 2 came along. Conor Benn amplified what he was doing. He provided a great knockdown. For the, I think it was towards the back end, but Chris Algieri he was rolling backwards, and it appeared that he was protesting, saying, "Rah, like that wasn't really a knockdown." But he looked very, very controlling in that second round. Third round, he started off a bit like that, but he took his foot off the gas towards the back end of that round, the third round, because I don't know why he did that. I think he was trying to. He went from just trying to jab move or hit him to the body or do whatever to watching what Chris Algieri was doing, seeing where the weaknesses were, and just attacking those. Because Chris Algieri was a throwing shot, so it appeared that Conor Benn realized, okay, if Chris Algieri is not throwing shots, why am I throwing 20 shots just to pretend to get him hurt when I could just throw at least 10 and watch what he's doing and see what what weaknesses is showing, and then go for those areas where you could target those headshots, hooks over. And this is how I saw this fight go with it, but I never thought it was going to be a straight jab 1-2. So coming into round 4, Conor Benn literally went from gear I would say gear 3 to about gear 2, and he just waited patiently, just waited, saw it opening, 1-2 down the middle, lights out. And you know what? I'm super proud of Conor Benn. Absolutely proud of Conor Benn. A lot of people going into this fight were saying he was drained. A lot of people saying he was, Algieri is a force to be reckoned with. He's been with the best. He's not an easy opponent. But in my heart, I knew. I said, Conor Benn's got to get this guy the hell out of here, man. I'm not even thinking about this. Like, I think I as a potential obstacle, I'm just seeing this fight as Conor Benn's got to go in, knock him out, clean it, and that's it. And I thought it was going to be early. But definitely round 4 KO afterwards, which is very key, okay? I'm going to talk about that. And then what I'm going to do is also, guys, not sure what likes we are at the moment, but let's get them likes up as well, okay? Prediction, what you had. I think I answered that. Let me know. Let's get them likes up, people. And also subscribe if you haven't done already. That helps out a hell of a lot. So, wow, I'm still shocked about that Conor Benn performance, but that was a great knockout. Okay, great. This is a question that I'm gonna answer first, and then let everybody else answer straight after. Let me know who Conor Benn should be fighting next, because for me, in my opinion, I think Conor Benn should fight AB next, Adrian Broner. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people say, yeah, but Adrian Broner is a little bit more skilled. And, Adrian Broner is a bit more of a step up. For me, I think he's ready for Adrian Broner. Okay? Another person who he could fight is Avanesian. I doubt he's going to fight Avanesian due to the fact that they promote, not even promotional issues, but network, difficulties with one's on Sky and one's on the Zone. I doubt that fight's going to take place. Okay, and why would you fight Avanesian when you can fight Broner, and then if you beat Broner convincingly, fight another step up, and then fight the Ugases of the world, or etc. That means that if you do that, you end up winning those fights. You wouldn't have needed to fight Avanesian because you're going down a different route. Okay, but in my opinion, my number one person that I want Conor Benn to fight next is Adrian. The problem, it's not the problem, is it? It's Adrian AB, about billions, Broner. Okay, that's all I've got. After that, Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's been off for a couple of years, so maybe I think Keith Thurman could give him a few tests, but I think Conor Benn could get that one done, and that would be a good name on his resume as well. Let me know who you guys think who Conor Benn should face. Okay, he'll beat Broner easily. I wouldn't say a big up Flossy Boxing as well. Not sure if you subscribe, but if you can subscribe, great. And if you've got your old boxing, Flossy Boxing, if you've got your old sort of show, let me know. We could do some sort of collabs or something. Or I could just shout you out. So Flossy Boxing, big him up as well. He'll beat Broder easily. I doubt it to an extent. I doubt it because how I see AB he is very skilled. Doesn't throw a lot of punches, but I think he could hang in there longer than Algieri. So I think if Conor Benn's going to stop it, it's probably going to be later or maybe knock him down and bring him up. But it's going to be how I see it is as well. It's I wanted this to be the other day. Conor Benn against Adrian Broner is a second version of Adrian Broner versus Marcos Maidana. And I completely agree with that. Because Conor Benn will be on him like a rash. And because of Adrian Broner's age and given he hasn't been living the boxer's life outside of the ring, well, that's just safe to say he's been through a lot outside of the ring. I think Conor Benn definitely has it. I would love to see that. Pick up Chad Hensley. I would love to see that. Adrian, what? Oh, I think that's the Prague sign. I would love to see that, Adrian. Definitely, man. Definitely. That fight, amazing. Bro, the build-up. Oh, this is what I'm saying. The build-up for that fight in particular will be off the scales. Okay? It's a reason Broner's been on the shelf. There is a reason, but to be fair, it's multiple reasons. Okay, as to why Adrian Broner hasn't been the topic of conversation in a boxing ring for quite some period of time. Number one is his outside of the ring antics. He just went to, I think he had a court case a couple of months ago, whereby he was telling the judge, "Oh yeah, I'm broke. Let me just have my next fight." And he sees boxing as sort of like a strip club exercise where he can go in, make money, if he owns the place, make money, and then just go fund his lifestyle. He doesn't see it as a competitive sport where he can compete against the best and become the best in himself. He doesn't see it as that way. So a person like Conor Benn, who's always looking, who's ambitious, yeah, is sort of almost a polar opposite of Adrian Broner. And this will make it a perfect build-up and a perfect press conferences and lead up to their fight, not to mention the actual fight. And how I see it is this. I see, and that's not even the first reason. That's just the first reason. The second reason is that I think Adrian Broner hasn't been in with amazing opponents. Let me just check his record at the moment. Because I don't think, to my understanding, he has been in with some amazing names over the last 2 years, shall we say? Because what was his last fight? His last fight was against Santiago in a win, and then he hasn't fought since before that. He's fought in January 2019. So exactly, he hasn't fought in the last couple of years prior to his last fight, and that's basically part of the reason why. Okay, and that last fight, it was horrendous. And I think that was the one where he was complaining of what's it called? He felt that he won that fight despite the fact that Manny Pacquiao threw way more shots, way more punches, landed way more successful punches, jabs, everything. But all of a sudden, and I think he within one or a couple of rounds, he threw single-digit punches. And after all of that, he assumed that he won. So that's part of the reason why as well. I think people forgot about it because since 2019 until now, people have been focused on, in terms of the welterweight division, your likes of Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, who else? Manny Pacquiao, who's Manny Pacquiao going to fight next, etc. So he's been sort of pushed to the back of the queue. See, in this new age of boxing, if you do not fight, you don't show commitment, trust me, there will be other fighters that would step in and would take the light and shine away from you. Okay, For example, look at Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly hasn't fought in a long time. Nobody gives a beat about him at the moment because of it. If he had fought like regularly and he's beaten opponents regularly, then people would appear to like have a lot of noise. It's a bit like in football. You know how Jack Grealish is shit on the bench? Nobody's really noticing it because they're just winning and winning and winning. That's how I'll describe it. But that's a great question in regards to fuzzy boxing. Benn and Montana Love would be interested. Montana Love is a great in terms of who I think would win between Montana Love and Conor Benn. How I see this here, because I need to watch a lot more Montana Love. His last fight, he was a bit overweight. He's fighting a guy who I'm not sure whether he was a great opponent or not. So I need to see a lot more of Montana Love, even though I actually like him to an extent. Okay, not like that, but I like him with regards to how his confidence in himself. Okay, because there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. Okay, and something that I see with Montana Love is just huge confidence. With Broda, it's partly arrogance. So that's how I see it as well. But let me know, guys, as well. People just jump. Also, well, guys, subscribe to this channel and like the video. That helps out a lot. Okay, subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're asking everybody who should Conor Benn fight next. Okay, that is a big key question. Who should Conor Benn fight next? And then please do let me know. Okay, where we be going? We've got for 15 minutes. Okay, which is perfect. Okay, because what I'm about to do is about to drop the link. So if anybody wants to jump in last minute, we'll do that as well. Okay, and we can talk about Conor Benn, etc. Okay, this is just something I'm going to do after every fight. We're going to talk about the fight first, maybe first couple of minutes, and then maybe open up the live straight away. But this is just post-fight analysis, okay, of how you see Conor Benn, etc. Okay, just drop it in if you want to jump on. That's your link, etc. as well. Okay, but overall, Conor Benn, like I said, round one came out the woodworks, came out the gates flying. He looked strong. He looked healthy. He looked hungry for that fight, and he was just focusing on the body. And it was trying to take Algieri, and Algieri's whole body away. Algieri looked very tentative, and Algieri looked like I don't even know what Algieri was, to be fair, the first round, okay? But it's all bad in the dunya, yeah? Round two, he's got a very good knockdown, and it was sort of a continuation from round one, where a lot of that was just a lot of the work he was doing around one was a lot more cleaner. It was straight hooks to the body or jabs to the body. And then furthermore, afterwards, he went into round three, where he was continuously attacking the body still. But halfway through that, he took his foot off the gas and just began to analyze the situation. And then going on to round four, he watched him hit into the body. Basically, Algeria, in my opinion, was winning the fourth round, but he let him, because Algeria's punching power is not huge. I said that in my preview. It's not great. So I think he's got a 10, I think it's a 10% or 10-15% knockout ratio, something along those lines. You guys are gonna have to let me know. So I don't think he was going to knock Conor Benn out or really hurt him. So as soon as Conor Benn took a couple of his punches, he just started to watch the patterns and what was going on. And then once he saw that the hooks that Conor Benn was doing, he kept hitting the gloves. He targeted that middle area and 1-2 down the middle and knocked him spark out in round four. It's a great performance from Conor Benn. And onwards and upwards, okay? Now, also as well, guys, okay? I think a lot of you guys are fairly new to the channel. Bear with me. What's going on? Where's the pictures? Alright, Bob, we're here. Alright. I understand a lot of you guys are completely new to the channel, but tonight as well. Let me know who you think will win the Richard Kobe versus Vasily Lomachenko fight. Okay. Now, early prediction, yeah. Mystic Ibs, early prediction is I think that Lomachenko's going to win that fight. Points, but he's going to score him there. And, maybe I could be sleeping on Richard Kobe, but please do let me know. But tonight is Conor Benn tonight. So big up every single person. Subscribe to the channel. Bro, I keep forgetting this. Sorry, guys. There's one last thing. Before I tell you, before we leave, okay? Twitch. Okay, we are on Twitch at Off Canvas Boxing. If you guys go to Twitch quickly, follow me on Twitch. Big things are coming. Yeah, just Twitch. Yeah, just Twitch. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. If you've not done already, click the subscribe button. Follow me across all my social media platforms. Links are in the description box below. Without further ado, peace, love, prosperity, and I'm going to catch you guys in a bit.